Former Geordie Shore star Grant Coulson was booted off a Jet2 flight to Turkey after getting into a drunken row with fellow passengers on Saturday. The reality star, 30, was traveling to Antalya when he told how passengers were shouting at him he was too famous to fly, after they recognized him following his one-episode stint on the show back in 2016 and cosmetic surgery controversy. Grant, who had been traveling to get a hair transplant and his teeth fixed, said he felt wound up by their remarks and so reacted, which prompted a swift intervention from airline staff. He told The Sun, "I was on the flight heading to Turkey to get my teeth fixed and get a hair transplant. People were shouting 'too famous to fly' at me and had their phones out. I'd had a few drinks and was being wound up. The plane doors were shut and we were moving, but the crew decided to stop and eject me. I probably shouldn't have reacted and should have just ignored it. But I don't see what I've done to be ashamed of. As far as I'm concerned, the haters can go to hell." The former call center worker, who previously claimed he was too famous to work, had to wait 48 hours to board a different flight for his latest round of cosmetic surgery. Meanwhile, an eyewitness told the publication, when he got on the plane a few people noticed him from the papers. Someone then Googled his name and a few words were exchanged and things got heated. Grant hit the headlines in November for spending £6,000 in taxpayer cash and £1,500 in COVID grants on cosmetic surgery. He spent the huge sum of cash on undergoing a transformation which included a hair transplant, facial fillers and veneers, and funded the trip abroad with some of his earnings from OnlyFans. At the time, Grant said he didn't care what people are saying about him claiming money from the government, telling The Sun, "I'm only claiming what's rightfully mine. I'm not breaking any laws and I needed to undergo this surgery to increase my confidence. I am happy again now and hopefully will be back on TV, so want me to claim benefits and stuff." The one-time TV star decided to have the procedures after he was attacked at an Easter party at his home in April last year. Grant was knocked unconscious and left with a broken nose, which he has now had done. "It was a nice hot day, and I was with my mates in the garden," he previously told the publication. He continued, "I already had a COVID fine early on in the year. So obviously, you can only have 6 people in the garden, so we were trying to keep this one to the minimum. But then loads of people started to turn up and it just got out of control. There were 30 to 40 people in the garden, and it spilled out into the street and into the house. People were just bringing their mates who were fighting. It was like something out of Project X." Grant said at the time he wanted to put it behind him and move on.